Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. I hope you're having a great day and I hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're going to be testing out Annie with the Oath of the Guardians. Before we get into that though, let's touch on her star powers. So up first we have Pyromania rank 2. Your spells and skills deal 2 extra damage. We also have Playful Trick, +1 starting mana, round start, create a fleeting guile in hand. You see that right here, 1 cost, slow speed, stun an enemy. Very solid card. For the build we're going with, I'm going to try Oath of the Guardians plus double star gems. Now Annie is a 1 cost champion, so we can play her round 1. When we play her, shuffle 5 level 2 champions into your deck, double their stats, and then draw one of them. And so whatever we draw, hopefully with this double star gem, we'll be able to play them right away. So essentially we can have 2 solid champions on the board at the very start of the game, which should be pretty strong. Now we have already tested this similar build on other champions, and I do plan on testing this out on Mila as well. So that will probably be coming in the next few days. Now if you enjoy all this daily Path of Champions content, definitely like and subscribe. Also special shout out to all my awesome members going that extra mile supporting the channel. If you want to be a member, hit that join button down below and let's get into it. First power, let's see what we get. So counterfeit production, don't think we really need that. Rush them down, hold them off. We could potentially try to be a little cheesy with counterfeit production and then make copies of whatever champion we get. But I think I'd rather just get more solid power. So let's try a reroll here. Fixer Upper, In My Sights, or New Student. Again, nothing particularly great. I guess we'll go for Fixer Uppers, just a kind of general solid power, but nothing that synergizes too well with Annie. Alright, up first we have Caitlyn with Unyielding Determination. Alright, let's get rid of these two. We'll hold on to Annie and the Disintegrate. And we have the attack token, that's very nice. So we can play our Annie right away. Shuffle all those champions. We reset, so we can play them for 1, and we just happen to have 1 mana left. Alright, not too bad. So pretty solid. Annie definitely does work out quite well with the fact that she's just a 1 cost. Alright, we can just end the round, that's fine. Here they're probably going to want to play their Caitlyn, but that's fine. We'll just immediately stun her.
Hot on the trail.
Alright, not enough to kill our units, that's fine. And they are out of mana. We should be able to just end right here. GG, easy. Recursive, not bad. I think this used to cost more. I wonder if they reduced it. Didn't notice that in the patch notes, but it's possible. But yeah, we'll go for the Raven Bloom Conservatory. It's pretty solid for Annie. Alright, support champion. This will actually be pretty important. Pantheon, that looks really good. Yeah, I think we'll go for Pantheon because he's a 4 cost, so we can play him for free as long as we have Annie on the board. He's going to get his stats doubled by Black Cleaver. This should be a pretty solid support champion. Alright, cut a card, Scribe, or Item Chest. We'll go here in the middle. Scribe is good, but it's more because we want to get more items for our champion, so hopefully one of these two will be that. Ash or Jhin. Let's go for that Jhin. Ash is just too annoying. So Jhin with Unstable Inventory. Alright, let's re-roll most of these. We want to be sure we get our Annie, and then we would also like to get our Pantheon as well, if possible. Alright, so we have our Pantheon, we just need our Annie. We'll go here for blockers. I wonder, this summon a follower. Guess we'll play this here.
I can do this.
We're gonna try to play this for the draw, because if we draw our Annie, that would be very, very good. No Annie, little sad.
Peace is a trail painted with blood. To death I go.
Just trying to push as much damage as we can.
There it is.
All right, I think we'll still drop our Pantheon.
Gotcha.
Well, we'll wait for our attack turn. We can drop Asol into Guile
So cool.
just to get some damage down on their Nexus.
Oh, that's so cool.
All right, still no Annie. Little sad. They'll probably drop their Jhin. We can go ahead and stun that.
Help. Round him up.
That's always been there.
All right, GG. Getting more copies of our Death's Hand, that's pretty good. Although Pytos, we might actually need to go here. Hero's Horn is going to be very good, both for our Annie, but then for all the other champions that we're putting into our deck when we play Annie. And then also because of Annie's star powers, this deal 1 is going to do like deal 3 instead. So this will actually be better, even though Death's Hand, this is really good. Alright, we'll just buy a bunch of temporary mana gems like we always do, which means we're probably just going to cut a card up here. Alright, champion item chest, that is great. So we have Zoe with perfected mana flow. Alright, we have Annie, that is great. We'll actually get rid of all of these. We want to get our Pantheon as well, if possible. Pytos, also great to have. We would like to be able to play like 3 champions or more round 1 and just end games. That's perfect.
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it doesn't understand, silly.
Let's do our Pytos, draw another champion. And it's another 4 cost that we can play for free.
Stay in school, Randy.
So yeah,
You'll make something of yourself, yeah?
4 champions pushing 42 damage round 1. This is actually amazing.
Prepare for your finale.
GG. Pirouette, another Hero's Horn, very good. Plunder, I cost 2 less, will just be a 1 cost. Hopefully deal 1 to anything, that's going to be higher. And stun an enemy, we like being able to have our stuns. So this is all around another solid card for us. Very good. Alright, we need to get our Annie. Deathless doesn't work half the time, so we'll go for the Philosopher's Stone, just trying to get some extra draw to draw more of those champions. We'll just cut a card here. Let's see, what do we want to cut? Probably this one. Yeah, let's get rid of the Saga Seeker. We don't really care about this. All right, Karma with Duplicate. And let's get rid of all of these. We have the attack token, so that's nice. Also, because it's Karma, all of our extra mana that we got doesn't really matter.
Wherever you are.
All right, Poppy, that's not bad.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire. Ionia speaks through me.
All right, let's play this.
Wanna play with Tippers?
Okay, that sounds like
We
fun.
want to stun one of their Karmas. That way we get Plunder off so that we can use our Pirouette. So we'll deal damage here, stun another unit, and get another champion draw.
Smells like burning.
Alright, so we just drew another Annie.
Today I find that hero.
Not particularly great. Let's try again. We could play the Captive Greyback, though. That is a little tough. Yeah, I guess we can play this. It's gonna push a lot of damage.
This way.
All right, this should be GG.
I want to play a game of hide and burn.
Yep, GG. All right, more copies of Annie. Sure, we can get the Immortal just in case the Deathless actually works. All right, best defense, Feral Senses, easy prey. Feral Senses could potentially help us with our champion draw, but we're normally trying to end round 1, so not really. Let's try a reroll. I think we might go for the fast deal just for that extra draw, just to increase our odds of drawing what we actually need. So I think we'll actually end up going here. I'm just really trying to build everything towards ending the game round 1. So all the decisions I'm trying to make are really going towards that as much as possible. Here, we want to get more copies of our Annie. So Fiora with Duplicate. All right, again, let's get rid of all of these. Really the only thing we're going to hold on in our opening hand is the Pie Toss, Annie, or Pantheon. All right, that's a lot of copies of Annie.
Come on, Tibbers. It's playtime.
Oh, Victor, that's not bad.
Join the glorious evolution.
All right, our Pirouette is fleeting. Is there anything we can... I guess we just have to play this at full cost. It's fleeting, we don't want to waste it, and we do want to get that champion draw. LeBlanc, another amazing champion.
The best lies are beautiful.
All right, we'll play the Legion Saboteur just for a little bit of extra damage. Since they haven't played anything, they don't have any blockers, so we will just open attack, and I don't think there's anything they can do to stop us. This should just be GG. Shield Vault, another stun, pretty cheap, draw a champion, that is wonderful. Champion item chest, strike, draw one, last breath, rally. I mean, she normally doesn't really get a lot of strikes off, and her one strike is when we're trying to end the game anyways. I guess we'll go for Rally Banner, but again, we don't really want her to die either, but I think it's the best out of these 3 options. All right, Tom Kench with Perfected Mana Flow. All right, let's get rid of these 2. This is actually quite fun for me because it is still playing Annie, and I love playing Annie. She's one of my favorite champions, but it is a very different playstyle, and it's quite fun.
Come on, Tibbers. It's playtime.
Victor again, wow.
Everyone's got a secret.
Join the glorious evolution.
All right, they are out of mana, which means they are out of options. We still have 4 mana. There's so much we can do.
Cast off your fear and stand as one.
I guess let's play the Shield Vault just to get that extra draw for another champion. Like, the stun is nice, but we were going to stun it anyways with Guile.
Like burning.
Let's try to play this just for the extra draw, just to see if we get lucky. Although, honestly, we might have enough damage already. Yep, we'll just attack. GG. All right, 2 more copies of Pantheon. That is fine. I think we're good on our copies for Annie for the most part. Yeah, I think this is okay. We do still want Annie to be the one we're drawing at the start of the game, but getting a couple more copies of our other champion isn't terrible. All right, refill your spell mana. That's quite nice. Here, I don't really care about anything, and we want to keep our deck as refined as possible. Chamber of Renewal or Spells Chest. This gives our champion a spell shield, so sure, that's fine. Ezreal with unstable inventory. All right, get rid of these two. Nice, we already have our Annie. Annie, Pantheon, wonderful. Also, him having that quick strike blade will be pretty good.
What do I do? What don't I do?
We'll play the fleeting copy of Annie.
Come out, come out.
Honestly, we might actually kill her intentionally. Because one, it's a play effect, and so she could get that play effect off again.
This is glorious.
Yeah, we have... actually just... I misclicked. I was thinking about using a Disintegrate on our Annie. We might actually do that.
You called and I answered.
But they're probably going to be too scared to attack. Sad.
Today we say enough.
Yeah, actually, deal 3 to anything. So we're going to kill our own Annie, stun their unit. We can then play another Annie, get our play effect off again. We get the rally so we can attack this round.
Come on,
This is going to be actually amazing. And we can use these shield vaults. Another great reason to get more copies of Pantheon. Alright, so we could push even more damage and just go crazy, but
The whirlwind.
we can just go like this, already ending the game. This build is actually going so much better than I thought it would. Like, I thought it'd be good, but this is ridiculous. GG. Guile. It'll summon another champion. We're getting these for free every round. It is a one-cost champion, so it does have a decent chance of just summoning another Annie. Sure, we can grab that. It's okay. All right, here we can give Annie spell shield. Do we want to give Annie spell shield? I guess we won't give Annie spell shield, just so we can actually try to benefit from that rally. So we can give it to Pantheon instead. All right, cut a card. What do we want to get rid of? Is there anything we have too many copies of? Pretty much everything other than our champions is just 2. Guess let's get rid of the prefect. We're not really going to scale this up very much. How many cards are we at? 36, not too bad. All right, Gangplank with Unyielding Determination. All right, again, get rid of everything that is not either a champion or draws a champion. The other one we got rid of because we're going to make it every round. Right there. So didn't feel like we needed more of it.
Treasures of the ages for a price.
Lovely. Very neat.
By my spear, the gods will know.
This is a chance for me to leave my mark.
All right, let's... Yeah, go here. All right, Nocturne, not bad. There's so many good champions that are 4 costs, so we're just being able to play them for free, which is awesome. I guess let's try this here, see what we get. Zoe, okay, that's decent. Let's kill their Black Merchant just so that they don't have any blockers. It's round 1, we have this crazy board.
Lovely. Very neat.
Alright, we'll just... Oh, they summoned the Dreadway. We could stun it. They would still be able to play things. This is fast. We could maybe respond. Yeah, I think we'll just stun it because we don't have a chance to like drag it aside. 8 damage. Alright, so play that. It'll at least do less. Not that big of a deal of who it's hitting because we can just play another Annie. And they blew most... Oh, look, another Annie. That's actually kind of bad for us because then we don't get the play effect of playing Annie again. Oh, well. Alright, GG. Even through their unyielding. Alright, we'll go for Annie. That is tough. I guess let's go for tough. Both of these, though, might make it easier or harder for them to kill our Annie, which we often are actually wanting now. Yeah, we could go for fierce. Yeah, I guess we'll go here. We actually want our Annie to be easy to kill if we want to kill her ourselves. Dragon's Rage, welcome gifts. I guess let's just go for welcome gifts, get a little bit more random. We don't really need the Fury. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, Lulu with unstable inventory. Alright, solid. We'll get rid of the Mana Soul Student and hold on to all the rest. We do need to draw our Annie, but we should have pretty solid odds of doing that. Yep, there we go. We have the attack token, so we should be able to win this round.
Come on, Tipper. It's playtime. Lovely. Whoa, don't eat that.
Show 'em what you got, baby.
Initiating flaunt sequence.
Let's maybe go ahead. They're gonna have a lot of units for us to deal with. That's gonna be annoying. But if we can get another Annie, then they both have star gems going off, making everyone even crazier.
Today we say enough.
Alright, well, there's a solid amount of damage.
Initiated.
Deal more damage there. Stun another unit, draw another champion.
Base smashing levels maximum.
Lovely.
Alright, buff this up, stun another one of their units, draw another champion.
We fall as light upon rock.
We are trying to make sure they just don't have enough blockers. Which, I mean, they already kind of don't, but we can drop our Lally.
Life is too short for fear.
Oh, this build is crazy. Alright, GG.
Nagasol! Witness truth!
Yeah, he bites.
Protocol ouch initiated. Base smashing levels maximum. Protocol ouch initiated.
Curse symbol, more damage, that's fine. Divine Draft is actually really good. Sure, we could just have this go off twice, I guess. Yeah, whatever. This is really good, but it's not really going for our current build, so I think I'm actually not going to get it, even though it is a amazingly strong spell, and like 99% of the time you want to grab it with Annie, but we're really just trying to focus on our champions. Alright, we will get one copy of Disintegrate since we already have that. Try one more reroll. Alright. Yasuo with Power Overwhelming. Alright, let's get rid of those three. Have one of our champions. Got two of our champion draw spells. Got our Annie. We have the attack token. They're probably going to blow all their mana on Yasuo.
Come on, Tipper.
Everything's looking great. And we drew two champions. Oh my word.
Watch your back.
This is amazing.
Demons walk among us, masquerading as men.
The tumble is 0 cost. Oh man.
Cast off your fear and stand as one.
We could still draw more champions and push even more damage. And we have free attacks. It's just... This is amazing, crazy build. GG. I guess we'll grab the House Spider. Alright, Draven with Duplicate. We can get rid of both of these. We do not have the attack token, so we might end up trying to kill our own Annie. Good thing we have enough to spare.
Oh, it is a great day for a reckoning.
Zed, awesome.
We were never fated to bow.
The fact that extra copies of Pantheon is another champion spell is pretty awesome.
I am the blade in the darkness.
And they're too scared to attack. A little sad. Sure. Let's just keep drawing and see what we get for right now.
Upon our return,
Another Pantheon. We could be saving some of these CCs for next round. But I'm trying to set up just so we can open attack if possible.
The enemy of my enemy.
barely tolerates you.
Ooh, LeBlanc.
Places to go, people to be.
Alright, so we can probably just attack like this. We have a couple overwhelms, which should be enough. But they do have a lot of blockers. Oh, right, we forgot about his extra copy.
Now we're cooking.
Alright, so this is fine. We are going to kill our Annie by disintegrating her. Although she does have that Deathless. Hopefully it doesn't actually work this time. Although it should give us a rally regardless.
Ooh, that's gotta sting.
Oh, right, hurt. Forgot about that. Forgot that was going to kill the other unit. Alright, I don't think there's really going to be anything we can do. But if they attack, we'll just let Annie die, so... not a big deal.
Finally!
I really hope they attack.
For the moneymakers.
Yeah, that figures. Ah, whatever. They don't have enough blockers, and our overwhelm units can still go through them.
I want to play. First the smoke, then the fire, then the jitters! Not so fast, pal.
Alright, they shouldn't have any CC or any way to stop this. So this should just be game. Alright, more Annies. Ephemeral copy, pretty good. Easier to kill, especially when we're attacking. And then that's more star gems that are going to go off. So pretty solid. Alright, Aurelian Soul with Unyielding Determination. Alright, let's get rid of both of these. And we'll even get rid of one of the Annies, because I'm sure we're going to draw more of them, because we have so many in our hand. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Come out, wherever you are.
Alright, we have the attack token, which is amazing. I really want to try to win. in our very first round. Alright, stunning, that's not great, but we have deal 3 to a unit, so we can kill our own Annies. So that's annoying, but not going to stop us.
Night protects the huntress.
Yeah, we can play this. Also, they blew all their mana.
We fall as light upon darkness.
Volibear, oh my word. And we can play him for 1 because we have 2 Annies.
Tremble before them.
Oh, that's amazing.
The storm breaks all.
Alright, we'll attack like this, do a ton of damage. Then we'll just kill one of our Annies and go again.
Where there's fire, there's timbers!
Killing light.
I guess we could have played this to draw another champion. Although there's a high probability it's just going to be another Annie. Alright, let's do this with this. This should go off first, and then that one, so she should die. Yes, so Annie dies, gets revived by Deathless.
God be king with that bragging a few pounds.
All right, GG, round 1 through Unyielding. Oh, this build's amazing. All right, that was amazing. I thought that was going to be like a, a fine, solid build, but that was just ridiculous. That's potentially actually better than most Annie builds, which really surprised me. Now, I will say we did get a little bit lucky, so if you're trying to do this same build, definitely try to get items like this, where you have those Hero's Horn on it, so you can keep drawing more champions, and then cut as much as you can that's not champions or not drawing you champions, and then go for as many champion chests as possible to, again, get more copies of your champion, especially your Annie, because she's important, because she's actually giving you that cost reduction and creating all the extra champions. But this build was actually amazing, and I highly recommend it if you get this relic. Much better than I thought it was going to be, and I even thought it was going to be a good build, but this is just incredibly strong. Highly recommend it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed playing it, and I hope you all have a great day.